infrastructure. Ghana and Naija, when we talk infrastructure, you know, in fact, which one better and which one supposed to learn from each other? You understand? Have they arrived? We don't arrive or we never arrive. Infrastructurally speaking, that is the English there. You know, some people when they listen to my English, go look for dictionary. Before you go look for dictionary, don't complain. Just go look for dictionary. That's all. All right, my dear, introduce yourself and we go. Our time don't fly. Sharp.
Okay, thank you very much, Loaded Mama.
Yes,
I am a Dumo Black Duke, and I'm on the side of Nigeria.
You are inside of Naija today, you know, Zenith University.
Zenith University, yes, thank you.
All right, so, but you are speaking for, on behalf of
Nigeria.
In this country.
Definitely.
And beyond. Because they are listening to you in London.
Yes.
London.
Yes.
Not London. In Ghana, they say London. In Ghana, London. What do you mean? Yeah, next person, man.
I'm Jude. I'm the secretary from Zenith University. A Ghanaian.
Okay, so you are speaking on behalf of Ghana today. Infrastructurally, hallelujah. Yeah. I want to become a pastor now. You know? Alright, the third person that will be supporting a little bit.
I'm Zinabi Wariso. I'm speaking on behalf of Nigeria.
Alright, now let's go. Who is ready to fire? We are firing within 15 minutes. We should be out with this segment because I started late, you know, but we have to manage. Alright, who is ready? Let's shoot.
Okay, thank you very much. In terms of infrastructure within Nigeria and Ghana, I think the level is, the roadmap is clear. For infrastructure, we are far miles ahead of them.
You are far.
Nigerian, yes, Nigeria is
okay.
far.
Now you explain and describe infrastructure first. Some of our listeners, some of them are farmers.
Yeah, infrastructures, we are really looking at the roads we have. We're looking at some of the urban renewal buildings we have put in place. The pedestrian right of way to be not just building anyhow, how to make sure the cities are properly planned the way it is.
Now my listeners don't understand. You know, so you say with that, Naija better pass Ghana.
Oh, definitely.
So are you now saying that Ghana must learn from?
Oh, for infrastructures they have to learn from us because basically looking. Let me just look at some few things. Looking at the populations, we can't really compare because of the population, but still we're still far ahead of them. But take Lagos for example, the number of cars that use roads in Lagos, you cannot compare such number of cars that use roads in Ghana, or just take Accra for example. So like Lagos, there are massive roads, and if you look at our roads, we have 5 or 10 lanes which free the people, and there are ways that you can build. We have some meters. If it's 7.5 or 5 meters away from the road, we build away from the road. So when you look at the city, you know that it's already a city that is planned, and you have to build according to the plan of the government. You don't just start and put a bungalow on the way and you think it will just stand like that. Looking at Ghana, I've passed through, even it is dangerous to build under the high tension. It is a law in Nigeria, you cannot even build under the high tension, but I've seen some houses which have been built under high tension, which is actually in Ghana, which is dangerous to humans' life because it can occur, natural disaster, it can happen. And looking at even looking at Accra, taking Labadi, where I have stayed for like 5 years, for example, the urban development in that area, it's backward, very backward. Because if you take the airport, it's very close to Labadi. You take the Ghana International Trade Fair, it's very close to Labadi. You take Osu or their state house, some miles, you can't drive less than 20-25 minutes, you are there. And I believe it should form part of the heart of Accra. And for urban development, they are not there. It's even now that they are trying to come up, trying to put toilets in their houses. Up till today we are talking on the roadside, major roads. You see kiosks they build and they go there to urinate. If you urinate by the roadside in Nigeria, of course. Of course, it's there. And you know, in Nigeria, if you do that, you'll be arrested and be prosecuted for that. So I believe they have to learn from us and make sure their town is really well planned. Or since the government, AMA has a plan, before you build, you should be able to take permit from AMA before you build. You see some new structures coming up, and they will say stop work. That means they've not even planned before they are going ahead to raise structures and all the rest.
All right, thank you very much. I'll come back to you or to your partner very soon. But before I'll go into Ghana side now. But before I go to Ghana side, listeners, if you want to send text for this particular topic, the debate what we do now, the number is 0277846260. If you want to send a text, 0244 0277 84 62 60. That is the number. Send text and then whatever you send we will do. Or you can also go to for Facebook, just log on for Naija Level Show. Put your comment there and we go fire them. Definitely we go fire them live. Alright, Ghana side, I'm coming to you.
Learn from Nigeria.
Okay.
The last time I came here, I tried to make objective analysis of the situation.
Alright.
That's what I'm trying to do, because as young people, we need to see how best we have to make sure our countries do what they're supposed to do.
Okay.
But before I make comment, I want to also congratulate the opposition party for successful Congress in Tamale, and also congratulate the elected chairman, Mr. Paula Foko, on his selection as a new chairman and the other executives.
Exactly.
We pray that they also come into office to make sure they deliver on what their party members want and what Kenyans also want to see, because we need a responsible opposition also to make sure governance works. This is a position is also.
It would say you greet them because I know that when you finish school now, not be politics they enter. So if you don't greet them for now how they go tell you to remember you and make you the youth leader.
Okay.
You know, you good.
In Nigeria, I only see and also tell my friends that Nigeria has a very good housing system when it comes to how their houses are planned.
Okay.
Someone can even give you an address to his house and you are easily to locate the person. But here in Ghana, we don't have that because our residents or settlements are actually scattered. And you find it very difficult to locate somebody who give you the direction on phone. And that's what we need to look at. I think on this note, we still have to learn from Nigeria. Okay. I know the government is also trying to work on the house numbering system and road naming. Okay. And they want to bring people from outside. I think it's in Sweden or Swedish to come and do this work for us. Okay. Also, I think our colleagues from Togo and Nigeria have done that. So why don't we go to them for expertise? They come and also support to do rather to go outside. Okay. When we do this, we build our countries together. We help Nigeria, Nigeria also help us. And that's in that vein. Yeah. But when it comes to infrastructure, yes, Ghana is also actually up and doing for now. Realize Nigeria, when you go to Nigeria, even traveling on the highways to about 10, 11, 12 hours journeys, we are always driving on the dual carriage, double lane moving, which is quite comfortable because a single lane here in Ghana, most of our highways are single lanes traveling, and so you are just going someone is coming. And when it's a breakdown of a vehicle on the road, like these big trucks, you can't put them outside, and so you have to watch. If you don't take time, you run into them, and they are always very slow. But if you have a dual carriage, the trucks are always in the outer lane, so the speeding vehicles also come to the inner lane. It helps, and I think that it will also reduce the rate of accident. Even people might think that we are driving very fast, but it helps because when the car is broken down in the inner lane, you always in the outer lane, or also the inner lane, so it helps and reduce accidents.
So you accept the fact saying Naija or Ghana?
Definitely Nigeria is ahead of Ghana when it comes to infrastructure, because if you look at the economy of Nigeria,
is it only infrastructure or in all other
not all other things, because there are certain things we are ahead of them, which sometimes it surprises me,
for example,
like energy, for instance. Even though they didn't give us energy, gas to even power top our thermal plant. I think when it comes to lights, we are consistent when it comes to electricity to our people. And I even heard in the news that the Nigerian government is going to compensate Ghana with $10 million for not meeting the agreement of supplying us gas as we need. Because we had an agreement that the supply us gas to power our thermal plant, so we can give. The recent doomsday we had was in relation to the shutdown of the gas they give to us, but they said they had a problem. And they can't power us as we needed at 60% and we're giving out less. So when the minister went there, they increased it to 40%. So I think that's why the doomsday within every 2 days you have 8 days of light, the 12 hours off. Like we have about 4 days of light and then 12 hours off. So I think that it has improved. But because they're not able to meet the agreement, they are not going to compensate the government of Ghana some $10 million. And I think that on that note, when it comes to energy, we are doing well, education, we're also doing well, health, we're also doing well. But
we'll go there. Those are not
as I said, but Nigeria, for instance, when it comes to some of these issues, we shouldn't even try to compare. Because when you look at Nigeria, they are very big in terms of population. And the population of Nigeria is something that must power Nigeria to one of the powerhouses in the world. Because your population means the least thing you do, you should already market for your produce or products you bring on the market. But Ghana, we're about just 26 million. If you have like 10 companies producing textiles, like we have Printex, we have ATL, we have Aposobo and all those things. When they're producing textiles, They are all targeting just 24 million people. After the 24 million, how many might be in the working class? But in Nigeria, if you take 150 million or plus population, you can even get about, let's say, 100 million who are in the working class. And so the market is huge for you to reach back to sell.
Wow.
And so I think that the market is ready because China is capitalizing on their population to become a powerhouse when it comes to as an economy.
Exactly.
So I believe our brothers from Nigeria should also go on that tangent. That's why I even see that in Russia.
No, but do you think Nigeria is making use of the population? Are they taking that population as advantage?
To me, they are not utilizing the population as an advantage. They are not utilizing it because if Nigeria wants to utilize the population as an advantage, I think Nigeria would go very far.
Wow.
And even have to come back to hold Ghana, Togo, Nigeria and say, look, Nigerian brothers, come and let's go.
Wow.
Because if you go to Europe.
So you accept the fact saying Nigeria is a big brother?
No, they are big guys. I mean, they are richer than us. I don't see what, but sometimes because of governance and leadership, maybe when it comes to some level of commitment.
Okay.
Because in every country there are problems.
Yeah.
I don't see a country like I don't know, Cuba. The population is not that much.
Okay.
But they are better off.